for all the right signs. And now I gotta make you mine.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the 49ers going up against the Raiders. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 2 matchup.
Raiders, 49ers on EA Sports. We welcome you to Santa Clara, California for today's game.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football. And how will that factor into this game?
It's always a factor, Jim, when you have good weather. Now you can call anything you want and not worry about the elements disturbing your game plan. It's a complicated game. There's no doubt about it. But it's less complicated when you have good weather.
The Raiders are back deep, waiting for the kick. And Matt Prater has this one teed up as they gear up for kickoff. And this heated rivalry matchup is underway. Brown's going to start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. Carr's looking to follow up last week's strong performance where he threw for over 400 yards. First down at the 25. Graham with the grab. The Raiders get a first down.
Well, these tight ends in the NFL now, they make the catches down the field. They're fast. They can do it all. And everybody is looking for that all-in-one. A guy that can block at the line of scrimmage, who can catch the football well, and has the speed to make it happen once he catches it.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. That's a gain of 6. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
That's second down coming up. The defense gets the sack.
Well, we know one thing. If you're a defensive tackle, you got power. And it was on display that time. Wonderful job by the big fella, busting through there and getting the sack on the QB.
The Raiders are at the line, facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week, as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. And Marshawn Lynch with the grab.
This team, one of the better tackling teams in the NFL, and they play the situation perfectly. They give up the short completion. They come up and make the tackle. Now we have a fourth down.
Set up, return. Here he goes. Manti Te'o takes him down. And a run back of about 14.
So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
Get ready.
Out of the gun. And it's caught by Marvin Jones. Jones is tackled down at the 36.
That time the quarterback throws the drag route. It doesn't get a first down, but still it's a good decision by him. The throw was right on target, and it picked up solid yards.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2.
Get ready.
Got a flag down here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
The defense, a little jumpy right there.
First down.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Let's go.
Well, that's a good job of the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job of the quarterback throwing it in there.
Let's go. Red 38.
They'll go shotgun here. It's complete to Bennett. And that's a gain of 10.
Now look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. It makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
Well, let's go.
From the gun. Martellus Bennett with the reception.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
Get ready. Red 38. Red 38.
The 49ers from the 27. Trying to find an open to the right. Hyde's met after a gain of 8.
Hyde's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
The 49ers have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20.
Get ready.
Midway through the first. Slashing to the right side. Now we'll get a look at the 49ers offense. A model of efficiency a week ago without a single giveaway. Press coverage all the way.
Let's go.
Looks like a penalty on the defense.
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
Stepping up to the line at the 14.
The 49ers this time will go with 2 tight ends. They want to keep feeding him the football. And now here's the Raiders defense. This is a hungry bunch that loves to get in the face of the quarterback. A week ago, coming up with 9 sacks. It's 3rd down coming up.
Get ready. Red 38.
Out of the shotgun. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
And converts on the three. That field goal gives them a leg up here midway through the first quarter.
Makes you feel really good about what you did during the week here. Anytime you can get points on the board early in a football game, it makes you think all that practice was worth it.
Tackles made. That return's good for about 14. The Raiders stalled on their last drive, forced to punt. So now the offense comes back out onto the field.
Yeah, they're coming back out. They lack confidence, and I understand why. They came out, couldn't get anything done. The defense was flying around making the plays. They got to change the tempo of this game.
Armstead's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Raiders offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens? The run loses yards. That's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Second down and a long way to go. Looking across the middle. Gets about 9 on the play.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
The 49ers defense now is going to go nickel. The Raiders from the 22. Pass is intercepted. Touchdown 49ers.
When a defense intercepts a pass like that and scores a touchdown, boy, does that give them hope. Gives them a lot of confidence. They really get the momentum on their side, and it's going to be hard for the offense to come out here and do anything after that play.
The Raiders ready to return the kickoff.
Browns got a chance to return this one. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23.
The Raiders offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
And now let's take a look at the Raiders offense. A week ago, they had no ability to hold on to the football, giving it away. Intercepted! Fowler's there to make the stop.
Bowman's probably going to go to the sideline and tell him, hey, I got such a good pair of hands after that interception that I should play some tight end. I don't know about that, but I'll tell you this, he is one good linebacker.
The 49ers stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. The previous possession was, and they're all over him for the sack.
Holding. Defense.
The Raiders lined up in the nickel. The 49ers will take the snap from the 25. Did not get both feet down. Coming to the line at the 25. Hyde in the backfield. Single back set. And the pass is thrown away.
On the offensive side, if it's third and long, there's very few plays that you have that are going to pick this up. So be careful in a situation like this.
Third and 10 coming up.
Let's go. 38.
The 49ers will take the snap from the 25.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Prater set to attempt the field goal. The kick is good. And that'll send them into the second quarter with a decent lead here, Phil Simms.
Yeah, you know, Jim, and you got a little lead like this, the quarter's about to change. Don't be overconfident, man, because there's a long way to go. You got to keep playing hard.
Matt Prater is ready to run up and kick this football.
Brown's got it. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Raiders. Bill, what's the issue with this team? This offense specifically. 3 straight drives without a score.
Well, Jim, I'd say this. It's bad coaching. I just hate what they're trying to do on the offensive side. They're not putting their players in position to give them a chance to compete against this defense. They've got to change things up, give their offense a chance, and give these players a chance.
The first quarter comes to an end, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Nice catch. That's his first reception today.
Well, you saw why defensive backs can't sleep the night before the game when they play against this quarterback. Beautiful long throw down the field for the big completion.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Finds Graham. Graham's tackled right at the 20.
That's a good job by the quarterback. He read the defense, nothing open deep, so he throws it short, and it puts him in great position for a 2nd down play call.
The Raiders come out. Jumbo package on the field. Graham's got it. First down.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
First and goal from the 8. They'll run it here. And that'll be a gain of about 2.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second and goal from the 6. Eric Armstead takes him to the ground.
Well, this is about as bad as it gets for a quarterback in a situation like this. You're near the goal line, and they give you a chance to throw the football, and you take a sack. Oh, my gosh. I wouldn't want to be him in that film session tomorrow.
Carr's back in shotgun formation. Reed makes the interception.
And he's brought to the ground.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it, and inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
Hyde takes his spot in the backfield. Hyde's got it on the handoff. Mosley's the one who made the big stop.
The 49ers running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards. Take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
Hyde's handed the football. That's a gain of 8. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Out of the shotgun formation.
The 49ers now move the chains.
Well, the dink and dunk quarterbacks, they love to see cover 3 because they know they're going to drop back and just throw the short passes underneath. Good job by the quarterback taking advantage of this defense.
First and 10. Smashes to the left side.
The 49ers get a first down.
You want to be a running back in the NFL, I'll say this. You better be able to break some tackles. We saw multiple tackles broken that time. Good job.
Let's go.
First down at the 49. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. The Raiders sat at the line. Dime package. Midway second quarter. Another takeaway. They bring him to the turf. The Raiders know a big reason why they're losing today, the turnovers. Carnes had trouble reading the defense, and it's cost his team.
Yeah, he has made some bad decisions today where to throw the football. And even when he's been right, he's been off target, and that means you're going to throw some interceptions. Good job that time by the defense, not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did, they got the interception.
Offense.
The defense will take the penalty. The Raiders from the 37. Connects with Graham. And Eric Reed brings a halt to that last attempt.
What we're seeing so many times now in this league is the tight ends are getting so good that they have to condense the pass coverage to make sure they stop them, and it's opening up the wide receivers to have a better chance to catch the football.
Carr's completion percentage 70% on the day.
The Raiders had a nice play design that time. It fooled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
The Raiders break huddle and show a jumbo look into the hands of Jimmy Graham. Graham's a big target, but he plays that tight end position like he's a wideout, Phil.
Yeah, you know what you see now, Jim? It used to be everything was focused around the wide receiver. He was the #1 guy in the passing offense, but now we see many tight ends who are the #1 option, just like we're seeing here today.
Touchdown. That'll close the gap. We're approaching halftime, and they put themselves in a great position to strike in the second half.
Just changed everything, didn't it? I mean, the way you and I look at the football game, but of course, it really changes the way the teams look at it. And that quick score, that puts you in a great frame of mind getting close to halftime.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff. Runs up to grab it at the 4. And the tackle is made right around the 26-yard line. The 49ers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
And now returning to the field, just 2 minutes to go, and it's a big spot as we've got an offense that would love to increase that lead before the intermission. He'll take the snap from the gun. Catch made. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Do the little things right. When you do those right, you get big victories. And doing it right is what this offensive player did that time. Had a chance to get out of bounds, stop the clock, give his offense more chances. Really good job by the offensive player.
They break huddle at the 18-yard line. The 49ers come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Pulls it in. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
Good job by the offense getting the first down in the red zone. Now, look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
Looking to go up top again on first down. He's in for the touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Holding offense.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
Breaking huddle at the 14-yard line.
The 49ers lined up. Everybody split out wide.
The defensive line now spreading out. I think they want to try to pressure the quarterback.
Has his man. Picks up about 2.
The 49ers were trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short. Doesn't fool the defense, and they get very few yards.
Let's go. 188.
2nd and 12.
They're going to get him here for a sack. The 49ers are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout.
All set up now at the 21.
The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. Dropping back now into the shotgun. And it's a hookup with Marvin Jones. And there's a timeout, so we'll take one with them. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Lining up for a 35-yard field goal. And the kick is good for 3. We're nearing the half, and this game looks like it might be under control after that field goal.
And what you got to do, you've got to lead, keep things going. Don't take the old foot off the gas pedal. Man, stop it and try to bury this team.
That return's good for about 25. And Marshawn Lynch heading back onto the field. They've fallen behind here, and maybe it has something to do with the fact that he hasn't really been able to do anything on the ground to this point.
Oh, I think it's everything to do with why they're behind in this game so far here today, Jim. And listen, the coach has got to call some different plays. What they've been running has not worked. Time for a different look.
Failing to complete that one, so 2nd down here. The 49ers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Tough situation you found yourself in. 3rd and long, you're losing the football game. There are not many plays here that are going to pick up the first down, so be careful here. Don't be too aggressive. If you're too aggressive, you will make a mistake.
3rd and 10 coming up. The Raiders will set up. The 28 is the first down line. They go screen with Lynch. Lynch is tackled down at the 36. The Raiders use another timeout here, and they have 1 left. Final 30 seconds of the first half, and it's a first down. First down at the 36. Catch made. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. The 49ers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Intercepted. It'll be a touchback.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
And Matt
used. Has not really established himself in this game yet, but as he heads onto the field for the next drive, he can at least take comfort in the fact that his team has the lead.
Yeah, I think you're right there, Jim, and I think also the coaches must get him involved. You always want to get your star players involved, especially when you're talking about a wide receiver. Throw him some easy passes, let him get going, and watch this offense even take off more.
You know these wide outs, they want the football, and even if the team's leading, they're not happy until they get their hands on the football, right?
Yeah, I think we call those people prima donnas.
We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. The 49ers are up right now and are looking to keep up the pressure moving forward. The Raiders won't panic either. They know they just need to take it one play at a time.
All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Raiders defense finds themselves trailing here, Phil, but a stop right out of the box to start the second half could swing the momentum for their side.
It could, Jim. You know, at halftime when your team is losing, usually on the offensive side, they're going, okay, guys, let's do this and that. On the defensive side, it's all about yelling, give us more energy, play harder, be tougher. So that's what I expect from the defense right here.
He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Two hands on the football and has the catch. Taking another look at the stats here, we have a wide receiver who has put together a complete game, Phil.
It has been a tremendous game, Jim, no doubt about it. Now we understand why guys want to be wide receivers in the NFL instead of running backs. So many more ways to get the football and much easier to make plays happen once you get it.
He'll throw it over the middle. And intercepted! The Raiders counted on the passing game early, but it slowed down after a hot start. Carr's tried to adjust to the defense, but it hasn't worked out.
Well, he's tried, but listen, there's nothing he can do about the offensive line. It's not been as sharp, and I'll tell you what, when an offensive line is not sharp, a quarterback's going to lose confidence. Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run, nowhere for the running back to go, and they stopped him for a short gain.
From the shotgun. Over to Graham. Reed makes the tackle.
The drag route is a huge part of every offense now in the NFL. It's where the receiver starts on one side of the football, goes across the field, looking for those spots where he can catch it, and the quarterback that time threw it at the right time, right on target, good yardage, just short of the first down.
And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. 8th catch today so far.
Jim, when you're down multiple scores in the second half, you're looking for the little things to get momentum on your side. So just get a first down. Don't look for the big plays. That was a good job by the offense that time.
Space to work. Carr's completion percentage 70% on the day.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
First down at the 24. And that's good for only a yard or two.
Lynch is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
2nd and 8 coming up. Two tight ends on the field here. The Raiders from the 22. Methodically, he just throws it away. 3rd and 8 coming up after the incompletion. The 49ers defense now is going to go nickel. Lynch is the receiver on the screen.
good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
Loss of 3 on the play. The 49ers' last drive ended with an interception. So what do you think here, partner? They're going to play a little safer this time around in an effort to avoid another giveaway?
Well, Jim, I think, listen, this is not a perfect game. It's a game of adversity. You're going to have turnovers, so keep your confidence up. Still stay aggressive. That's how you play and win in the NFL. Good job by the defensive line standing in him. And they hold the running back to a short gain.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Get ready.
Second down and 8. Throws the pass. Brought down by Mosley.
I know you won't believe this, but sometimes completing a short pass like that does give a quarterback confidence, so it does serve a purpose.
Let's go. Red 38.
The 49ers from the 37. Makes the catch, but didn't get the feet down. Incomplete. All set to punt here. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. The 49ers, what did they tell us in our production meeting this week? Their defense was going to dominate this game. We saw it in the first half, and it continues here on to the second half.
Well, for once, the coaches were right. They said it. They expected their defense to play well. And, you know, it's been better than that. It's been borderline great.
Looking at the passing numbers on both sides of the ball, they're just not there. The coverage has been good and has been hard to move the ball against those secondaries.
Yeah, good job for the defense today. They got a good pass rush going. The coverage has been good down the field. And also, the defense has been good, but the quarterback has not been real sharp.
The Raiders take it from the 23. Catch made by Graham.
There is nothing like having a great tight end on your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
The line of scrimmage is at the 40.
First down at the 40. Here's the quick toss. Bowman's all over the ball carrier.
The 49ers, yes, right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
The 49ers lined up in the nickel. Carr's got it in the gun. With two hands, he has it.
A lot of times you look at the drag route, you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time he did it. It was just short of getting the first down.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Good job by the defense. Staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle. And now we have fourth down coming up.
The offense back out on the field here for this fourth and short play. The Raiders snap it at the 31. Fowler's got the first as he's brought down.
I can't give all the credit to the offense here. They go for it on fourth down here in the second half. Even though they're losing, the defense should have known that play was coming, and they should have stopped it.
First and 10. Lynch. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
When you talk about counter runs, what we just saw that time, the defense thinks the play's going one way, then a pulling guard or tackle comes around and catches a defensive lineman off guard and makes a good block.
Second down and 5. Wright has the reception. And he races out of bounds at that point. That's his first reception today.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
First and goal. And he hauls it in.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
Cards, Oakland Raiders, touchdown. That's a milestone touchdown pass for him, the 100th of his career. We have more than a quarter to go, Phil, and that touchdown has certainly lifted their spirits and given them hope that they could still win the game.
It just changes everything here, man. I'm telling you, we're sitting here thinking maybe the game is over, but hold on there, big boy. There's a lot more that's going to happen in this game before it's over.
Jones has got it on the return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The 49ers got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now. Sometimes you wonder how can they drop passes in the NFL, college football, or high school, because the gloves these receivers wear, they are magnificent when it comes to helping you catch the football. So that's a big drop. When you get open, you got to make the catch.
2nd and 10. Makes the reception. And now he'll dip out of bounds.
Good job by the quarterback that time. Makes the decision. Throws it short. It does not get the first down. But I promise you, 3rd and short is a lot easier than having 3rd and long.
The third quarter comes to a close, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers will come to the line, trying to put together a scoring drive here in the 4th. He'll take the snap, the first here in the 4th quarter. Pulls it in. He's in the clear. Touchdown.
We're talking about some of the fastest humans on earth. And we take into account you can't touch them or breathe on them. That's how they're able to get open and make so many catches.
Encroachment, defense.
The 49ers for the extra point. And the point after is good. The 49ers kicking team comes out now as the offense takes a break, and they deserve one after going down the field, mainly through the air with over 70 yards passing. And he'll start his return. Tackles made right around the 26-yard line. The Raiders looking for a repeat of their last drive as they get set for this next one. They got to the end zone on that possession, but of course immediately gave those points right back.
Jim, on the offensive side, everything is clicking. The quarterback's hot. The offensive line's doing an awesome job. Receivers getting open. The running backs running hard. It is fun to watch. There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion.
Carr's going to take it from the gun. Got the completion. Reed is there and makes the play. 2nd and 3 coming up. Carr's standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Lynch has got the catch and the first. The Raiders have one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL, and it shows. Carr's been doing what makes him so good these past few weeks, and it's really coming as no surprise.
Oh, my gosh. What's it like to be him? Just to know as a quarterback you're going to come into the game, you're going to be hot.
Almost intercepted.
That was an incomplete pass that time against cover two, the two deep safeties, and you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Second down and 10. The catch is made by Jarius Wright. That's a gain of 6. That's reception number 2 for him.
You can only take what the defense gives you. Even though the offense is down here in the fourth quarter, they throw it short. That was a smart play.
3rd and 4 coming up. The Raiders approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Makes the catch. And a gain of 4.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
The Raiders take it from the 28. On the money. And Williams is able to read that play and make the hit. The 49ers with a nickel look here on defense. Scans the field. The ball is jarred loose.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game, and you got 3rd and long, but you must be thinking, don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
The Raiders now move the chains all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
How about this gift? A wide open receiver down the field. The quarterback, good job of finding him. He throws it down there and he gets the easy touchdown.
The Raiders for the point after. Extra point is good. The 49ers will get their hands on the football again, but their lead is not the same. Things are getting tight here. The score's 23-21. And no return this time as he takes a knee. Handing the ball off hasn't been something that's worked for either one of these teams today, Phil.
Well, what you have to show on the offensive side when you want to run the football, you got to show some determination. And the guys on the offensive side just get tougher and make it work.
The 49ers in quite a battle here in the 4th. The score's 23-21.
Let's go.
Oh, look at that. Linebackers moving around.
Hyde's taking the handoff. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
Let's go. Brad 38.
From the gun. Bennett had it but couldn't hold it as this goes incomplete.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's 3rd and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
The 49ers line up, split backfield. 3rd and 10. Got the completion. And he is brought down at the 39. That's his 5th catch of the day.
The 49ers really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
First down at the 39. Bennett's met after a gain of 3.
If it was me, I would cover the short receivers and force this guy to throw it down the field. You're behind by a few points. You got to try and force the issue.
The Raiders defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Halfway through the fourth. Makes the catch in open space. Being a go-to target, Phil, I think you would say every quarterback needs one. In fact, one just like this guy.
I know this. They need one. I know they all want one. And as a wide receiver, some guys, it doesn't matter if you double team him every single play. They just have the knack and the talent to find a way to get him.
Hines tackled down at the 22. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment.
Heading to the line at the 22.
Well, as the clock is winding down, the offense would like to just run it out. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. He makes the catch. Gains 11.
Jim, when you see these out routes thrown and caught, it's all about timing and rhythm. The quarterback, he has both. That throw is right on target. Nice throw and catch.
The 49ers fans certainly had their heartbeat raised a week ago in a last-second victory. And now, once again, they're going to have to hold their breath to the end.
Yeah, but they got to feel confident in the fact that they know their coaches can make the tough calls. They like their quarterback. They got a defense that can make plays. They like the situation they're in.
They call for the timeout to stop the clock. And now they'll try over again on second down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Looking at every option. Incomplete. Didn't get his feet down. Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sideline. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Inside the last 2 minutes, this one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Yeah, good job by the officials upstairs, seeing it, knowing there was a mistake on the field. That's what I love about the NFL. Not afraid to admit, to say they made mistakes and turn them around.
Matt Prater is ready to run up and kick this football.
Catches it at the 6 and begins the return. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
Looking long. Interception that will all but seal it. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
The 49ers have it at the 24. Picked up a couple that time. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. The 49ers lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Tide's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. Takes a knee. The 49ers will punt the football away. Brown's going to take this one from the 28. That return's good for about 5. The Raiders offense comes onto the field for a last play or two before this one's over. There's nothing they can do now to pull this one out, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's very tough to even get the courage or the energy to finish this game off in a situation like this because it's so disappointing. And I say to them, don't take any chances. Don't get hit again and just get off the field.
They came in here trying to exorcise all of the demons from that loss a week ago, but instead they have to walk away short of victory again.
Yeah, boy, it's going to be tough to take. They put so much emotion in trying to change things around this week. And when you do that, that's tough to overcome. So they're going to have to go back, reload, just try to forget about it and see if they can win next week.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long.